Hey everyone, I'm Shay from Claiming Feminine. I work with women who are looking to harness more feminine energy into their lives and feel finally a sense of vibrancy, sensuality, freedom, and let go of the over-controlling, overthinking, rigid, hard, masculine ways of being. So today's video, I want to explore with you this idea of feeling like a fraud, for lack of a better word. It's actually this very word was inspired by a discovery call I recently had with a really beautiful and quite feminine, as she was even speaking to me, woman. And I want to share with you this because she sparked within me just a recognition that when I was on my journey at first claiming my feminine, or before claiming feminine, it was trying to find feminine, I felt like a fraud too. Like I felt like I was just trying too hard to be this thing, and I felt like it wasn't working. I felt like I was doing something wrong. And this isn't uncommon. This is actually something that comes up a lot when I have discovery calls with women, when I have one-to-one sessions, when I have, longer journeys and retreats or private coaching as well, and in women's circles too. By the way, the information for all of the work that I do with women, if you want to check it out after this video, just scroll down to the caption here. And if you love this content, I would so appreciate you subscribing and liking the video. That really shows me that this work is appreciated and valued and received. And I know it is, but in terms of like on this platform and YouTube, to just have the work be known by more women, known by more people who want to enhance their femininity is so valuable. And by subscribing and boosting this engagement, it can really help the video to get out there. Okay, so here we go. How to feel more authentic as you're trying to practice harnessing your feminine energy. How to not feel like a fraud. It's really quite simple. Know that you are not a fraud. Feminine energy is within you naturally. You cannot not be feminine. It has to be in you, because within us are the two energies of duality, which are expressed in a whole spectrum of ways. So they're not just two defined energies. They're two ends of the spectrum that throughout that spectrum, there are a whole different variety of ways that we can harness these energies and the ways that they show up uniquely to us. So just as if we have dark and light as concepts, it's about the duality. There cannot be a dark without there being light. It's not possible for the definition of darkness to not have the definition of lightness implied. Do you understand this? This is the idea of duality. I explain more of this in my short ebook that I have, which is about becoming a grounded goddess, that actually explains that aspect of duality and balance and how masculine and feminine are expressed and how they have come about within us. Not come about as if like they just popped up one day, but how they're innately within us. So these two energies, dark, light, masculine, feminine, yin, yang, and I'm not saying one is light and one is dark in terms of masculine and feminine, I'm just saying like the two duality. So the dual nature of these energies means that the wholeness is that they are both within you, that all of the expressions of that, the potentiality is within you. So if you feel like, oh, but I'm so masculine, maybe I don't have any feminine. No, that's not true. You have feminine. You have feminine because you have masculine, actually. The difference is, and the reason why it feels maybe unnatural to you in moments where you're trying to express it, is simply because it is not practiced. It's simply because if you identify with being very, very masculine, maybe in your upbringing, society, culture, religion, and you're starting to try to really unravel that binding of the masculine around you, then of course, when you start to express your feminine and do feminine practices and learn about the feminine, it will feel a little bit weird because it's unfamiliar, because you haven't lived there as much, because it's not as practiced. So that you can harness it isn't the issue. Of course you can. It's how practiced it is. This is why we have feminine work, practices, embodiment, retreats, places where we can meet and express these energies, different ways to look at it, different reframings around it, ways that we can work with individuals, guidance coaches to explore this within us and keep this as a consistent practice so that more and more and more it will feel natural to you. So keep going is my advice. Keep going, seek out support, place yourself in these environments, communities, group works, programs that will help you to harness this energy that is within you. Because it isn't about trying to grasp something and be something that is outside of you. It's about claiming what is already you, already yours, already within. Claiming your feminine. Practice, be patient, be persistent, be soft with yourself, forgiving, allowing, surrender to the whole process. And you will claim your feminine because she's really there always anyway, right now in this moment. I'll speak to you soon. Again, like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you would like to keep up to date with more content that I share for you. See you soon.